What up, y'all? Thursday, July 13th. It's the Think and Reflect podcast show with your boy Ricky D. How y'all been doing? I was gonna postpone on y'all. Catch y'all next tomorrow, rather. But yeah, your boy here though. So if you a loyal, oh, you know what? I made up a name for my listeners, but I'm gonna have to make up a new one because I forgot that. If y'all got some suggestions, DM TNRP show on Instagram. What's been going on? I'm really considering going back live. Yeah, go back in live so I could talk with y'all. I'm even considering a host, a co-host, is what they call it. It's your boy though right now, Ricky D. Calhoun, that is. Make sure you go download Gibbons TV on Roku before we get to putting that content on there. And it be that exclusive content where you gotta subscribe to see it. But yeah, July 13th. Last week I was talking about personal growth and development, and it was kind of freestyle. I'm about to freestyle with y'all today with these goals setting. That's the topic for later today in the reflect segment. The think and reflect. We learned that the chocolate cake, German chocolate cake, was named after a person. How you like that? Yeah, but we're going to be talking about some goal setting today. That's the plan right there. Got to set them goals, especially after last week, well, a few weeks ago when all the ESPN, hopefully most of them had some goals. You know, that's just, we don't, that's the thing. It was we got to keep that goal. But it was a guy, and I re-quoted him because I got a book full of quotes. I just put it up though, but I'm gonna look on. It should still be in the stores. But he was saying, and I always kind of say this because you can always, like they say, but this what made it so special. His name is Randy Pouch, I think, but he say you can always change your plan, but only if you have one. See, it's the goal. The goal stay the same. You got to get your goal. Got to be outrageous, not ridiculous, but outrageous, as in past normal. Like we don't want to be normal. Who want to be normal? Like when I say normal, just as in regular society. I'd rather live my life trying to achieve some type of greatness than just be like, oh, I'm gonna just live it. That got to get boring. But that's another story. We might talk about that. Let me see if I can get at a title real quick. Oh yeah, we did personal growth and development. We goal setting this week. Let me see what I could come up with. I'm gonna figure something out. Y'all can send a DM on that too. But I'm gonna take a quick break from y'all. Are you looking to promote to the Cleveland, Ohio area? Well, BeHereCleveland.com is where it's at. Packages starting at $19.99 a month. Or register with your email and get a free business listing. BeHereCleveland.com, where it's at. What up, though? Like you all know, that the regular listeners, we about to. I'm gonna start doing the holiday of the day before I do fun facts. So we always expect the holiday of the day to be before the fun fact. I got a cool little fun fact for y'all later too, though. But I got a few because it was a good little holiday of the day. But let me go to. I want to read up on it too. I don't want to just say what it is. I want to inform y'all real quick. Where did I put that at? Nope, this the wrong one, y'all. I'm over here somewhere. Holiday of the day. Here we go. Guess what, y'all? When I took my notes, it wasn't 12 o'clock yet. Silly me. So we gonna freestyle these holidays. I thought Barbershop Music Appreciation Day. I shouldn't even mention that one to y'all. But we gonna just run with this as one holiday. Now, there's a few of them that's worth saying. We gonna shout out them barbers, so I'm gonna say that Barber Appreciation Day. Let me see what that's about. It ain't really got no breakdown. Embrace your geekness day. So be proud of being a geek. The word geek comes from the English dialect geek or geek, meaning fool or freak. Geek in modern German means fool or fop. In 18th century Austria, geeking were freaks in some circuses. In 19th century North America, geek meant a performer in a geek show. What does it mean to be a geek? A geek is often seen as being an eccentric, non-mainstream, socially awkward, intellectual, and concerned with fashion. Geeks are similar to nerds. The term geek may be affectionate, but it is often derogatory. It may be used as a projectorative against children and teenagers by their peers. Geeks may be looked down on for being non-athletic, non-fashionable, socially inept, loners, less popular, and for focusing on their studies. But that's the geek. I ain't gonna go too much in there. I want to get to the holiday of the day that I don't. It ain't good for you, but it's National French Fry Day. Somebody, I think it was was that Charlie's? Look, I got too many food apps, y'all. I need to get help. I think it was Charlie's. But yeah, Charlie's. You get a free fry today. Let me see how you get that free fry. It ain't nothing free. If y'all listening, that's a mark. You don't just get free fries. You gotta buy some. 10 wings. You gotta buy 10 wings to get them free fries. But it's National Friday, and that's the holiday of the day. But before we get there, I'm gonna take another quick break. Yeah, I'm back. Clap it up, clap it up, clap it up. But yeah, we about to get off into these segments real quick because I don't really want to extend the show too long. Because last week I went over my little regular scheduled time. I got into it though, because you know who don't want to personal growth and development in their life. You know, as long as you live and you growing, so why not make it better? Hey, you did. Yeah, no. Sometimes you might want them brain farts, but it's all about growing, man. And not just in size, but in knowledge, wisdom. But today we're gonna be doing them goal settings. But I want to talk about this Threads, the new Instagram app. It ain't really nothing like major to talk about, but excuse me. They it's the data thing. You know, it's always some data thing, but who cares? Because you know, whatever gadget you got in your phone, if you got a newer phone, they can track you anyway, wherever, whenever, however, whatever. So you get rid of them thoughts because it don't make a difference. But what y'all think about it? Threads. Oh, I've been doing bad when I'm down to the ooh wee, smoking like a champ. Yeah, the threads, but they collecting your data. Let me read up on this. Threads allow third-party services or sites to access some user data without controls from Meta. Sometimes it regulates more heavily in its own products, such as Facebook, Messenger, Instagram, and Portal. This means that users have less control over their data and may not know where it winds up. Oh, they give it a little layout. Let me see. For transaction made, it collects your card number and detailed billing shipping, so it details what you purchased. Oh, even if your location turned off, they just trick the world. They just trick the world. But like I say, when it's supposed to collect your billing, shipping information, I don't know about threads. I might have to get rid of that. Threads, what the? Threads doing too much, y'all. Elon told us. Gary V told us. They told us. Yeah, this one of them days, y'all. I was going, like I told you, I was going to postpone on y'all, but I ain't going to go too far off on y'all. But yeah, them threads, man, they using them dollars. They using that data. That data. They taking it in. But I did want to say this, though. The people out there, well, I'm in Ohio. So the people in Ohio. Man, August 8th, if you're a registered voter, make sure to go vote no on issue one, all right? That's all I'm going to say. Issue one, vote no. That's August 8th. Don't forget. But y'all, what y'all think about threads? Leave a comment on whichever platform you on the most. We there. For real. What you mean? Are you looking to promote to the Cleveland, Ohio area? Well, BeHereCleveland.com is where it's at. Packages starting at $19.99 or register with your email and get a free business listing. BeHereCleveland.com, where it's at. Man, only if y'all knew. But don't forget to go download that Gibbons TV, streaming your desires. You know? But yeah, this boy Ja, he back in the news again. They saying this lawyer trying to file self-defense. Said dude hit him in the face with the basketball. I want to know who this little dude is, man, because he don't play. Boy, you think you going to run up on me? I'm going to make the news. I'm going to make the news. Goal setting, that's what we talking about today. This going to help me out, too. But Ja Morant lawyer, man. Oh, you know what else? They done came out with some over-the-counter birth control. Man, what is wrong with people? See, I'm over here doing something, y'all. If you know, you know. If you know, you know. I wonder who made that up. Did they trademark it? And why you gotta trademark something you made up? Especially with technology, the way that is, do we communicate? Like it's right there. It's copywritten already. If I could go back and say I said it before you said it, or I used it for the purpose of before you used it, it's mine, dog. And then when they say when you use the TM, you basically trademarked it. You could register it with the. It's more for like court procedures. Like we control ourselves, man. Like we limit ourselves with the way we follow some of these directions. It should just be respect and honor. Like you should just honor and respect the fact that you weren't the first one to say use it, and if you find out somebody else using it, you should just, man, if you got to start over, you got to start over. But that's come with goal setting, and they got some good little be specific, make them measurable, set really. But that's for the think and reflect segment. But your boy again, John Morant, lawyer filing self defense. Man, you went up there. The story better play out. Like what really happened with old boy and your mother. That's gonna mean a lot. Yeah, man, that boy throw. Cause you know what? They be young, rich. They don't know much, especially some. He had a father though, so no excuse unless the father was a jerk. And oh boy, do. Does your business need marketing or some marketing solutions? At Deshaun's Marketing, they brand build and grind to help you or your company shine. Visit the website at deshaunsmark.com. That's DESHAUNSMRK.com for more info. Deshaun's Marketing Incorporated. Communication is key at. Let us do the work while you do the dancing. Yeah, it's going down. That's Sean Markman. But don't forget to follow Think and Reflect Podcast Show on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, and Threads. Coming soon. But before we get to the Think and Reflect segment, y'all want to know what the fun fact is? Huh? Do you? If you're listening, you're about to find out that honey never spoils. They found honey that was over 3,000 years old and still perfectly edible. The natural preservatives and low water content in honey give it an incredibly long shelf life. And guess who this site is via? Geek University. And what's one of the holidays of the day? Geek. Manage, had your geek day. Let me read it right. Correct. Embrace your geekness day. Is you embracing your geekness? I don't know what bean and frank is, but it's pork and bean day. Yeah, man. It's that time. Boom, 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 boom. What up, yo? Goal setting. I'm gonna make this one quick and simple, but I'm gonna break down each one they gave me. I got this from one of my good friends. I can't tell y'all their name because y'all might try to steal them from me. They easy to assess, but right now it's my friend, and we gonna stay friends until they get rid of one of us. But yeah, goal setting. Setting goals is an effective way to clarify your aspirations and motivate yourself towards achieving. So what my friend did was came up with 11 effective tips for goal setting. And each tip has an example. So if you're listening, pause, get you a pen and paper, because I'm going to read it verbatim. I'm going to even probably add my own little 2 cents in there, depending on which one. If I feel like the example of a good one, then we're going to, I'm messing around and say something on each of them. But we're talking about goal setting on today's show, the Think and Reflect podcast show, with your boy Ricky D. Did I get too quiet on y'all real quick? Or did we take that break? But anyhow, when it come to goal setting, my friend, they supposed to be like very intelligent. They intelligent because they think way faster than us. But anyhow, he say be specific. Clearly define your goals to avoid ambiguity. Let's look that up because I don't know what that word is. Let's look that up and make sure I'm saying it right too. Let me say
Ambiguity.
ambiguity. That's how you say it. The quality of being open to more than one interpretation in exactness. In exactness. I just shared it to my personal Facebook page, so if you it's public, so you can go follow. Cause I don't think I can have any more friends. I might got a few space because I sometimes I get deleted, whatever. But yeah, you can still follow Ricky D. Calhoun. But yeah, so ambiguity means let's repeat that. Let's play that again.
Ambiguity.
The quality, ambiguity is the word. The quality of being open to more than one interpretation and exactness. So instead of a vague goal like get fit, this being specific with the goal set. Specifically, it as lose 10 pounds in 3 months or run a 10K race. So, this again, remember I was talking about last week with the personal growth and how it was saying break it down your goals basically. Like, and I was telling y'all about the from ordinary to the power thinking and all and the mini day schedule. This sound like something that you would use. This is a concept. Now I'm starting to realize at this age, I've been learning, but we grow. And now I've kind of seen, I like one thing that I have realized, how people say things, they be like, it's a pyramid scheme. Man, when you look at it, everything is a pyramid because if it's a at a place of business, it's a boss, it's supervisor, founder, what's the people called? But you know what I'm saying. It's basically a level. You got the workers, you got the executives, you got the laborers. Everything is a chain of command. So when a person look like they selling you something it works. It's just you got to make it work. It's not a scheme. Now some of the stuff people doing are scams, but a scheme is not a scam. It's a difference. It's just a system. But yeah, let's get to number 2. Make them measurable. Set goals that can be measured so you can track your progress and determine when you achieve them. For example, save $500 per month or read 20 books this year. Yeah. 3. Set realistic goals. Number 2 was simple. That's why I kept going. It's just, know what it is you're doing. Like, for example, with the content that I need to put on the program, okay, I'm going to put 5 to 10 videos. I'm going to download 5 to 10 videos today. Okay, consider your abilities. Okay, let me just read this over. Number 3. Set realistic goals. While it is good to challenge yourself, ensure your goals are attainable. Unrealistic goals can be demotivating. Consider your abilities, resources, and time constraints when setting them goals. 4. Break them down. Large goals can seem overwhelming, so break them into smaller, manageable tasks or milestones. This approach makes them more achievable and allows you to track progress along the way. So, number three and number four, I see why they put three, because you got to know your ability before you even get to trying it. So, that ain't no goal. I know my capabilities. I'm gonna have to micromanage that and put that in different goal sets. But here we go with five. Set a deadline. That way, they give you that urgency. Let me see what they say. Okay, we don't set deadline. Assigning deadlines. Look, urgency. I promise. I wish y'all could have seen me. Assigning deadlines creates a sense of urgency and helps you stay focused. It also provides a time frame to measure your progress against and adjust your approach if necessary. Six, this is my favorite thing to do. Write them down. Write, and it's just something about writing, man. Let me see what that's. Document your goals in a journal, planner, or a digital note taking tool. Writing them down increases commitment and serves as a consistent reminder of what you're working towards. Yeah, but like sticky notes, you got sometimes some things we got to do and just stay old fashioned with it. Like you can't, but they got like sticky notes for the computer now. Like it's a little app, and then it just be little notes. But that is cool. But I still like to write because it make your brain work too. That's how I use it. Seven, prioritize and focus. Determine which goals. See, this the power thinking with the concept I'm familiar with. This the power thinking because now you about to think about what is most important. Let me pull it out. I bet you, watch this, I'm about ready to read power thinking thoughts. Man, this information, it's good to get the information, but it's even better when you still have a good amount of, but we never know the time, but when you more youthful, and you seem more hopeful, there's some good stuff to know. Power thinking, many day schedules, potent form of integrated thinking. Always write down ideas. Look at this. This is the same. This I had this information in 2000, motherfucking 8 or 9, or so, but I wrote it down in 10, 11. Well, yeah, right there. Same thing. I was goal set. But a lot of people make goals. That's why people become successful. They set the goals, but they set them properly, and they was using these steps. Some people we get out of sync because I know I done been out of sync plenty of times. Like I have a goal, and I change the plans, and your lifestyle play a big part though too. I wonder if they got something like that. That's the prioritizing problem. Determine which goals, because you got to focus your energy on those. Trying to tackle too many goals simultaneously can lead to a lack of focus and dilute your efforts. Yeah, that's where I need to focus at because I got a few things going on. I try to make them be in all in one thing, but you know how I'm going to do it? I'm going to start giving each project its own day. But it's all one day, all one thing. So 8, make the challenging but realistic. Goals that put you out of your comfort zone can be highly rewarding. Aim for goals that require effort and growth, but ensure they are within reach. 10. You know what? I might have got a little too fast for y'all because but you know what? We're going to roll on out the door. Number 10, create. Number 9. Well, did I read 9 to y'all? We're going to read it over anyway. Create an action plan. Break your goals into actionable steps. Identify what needs to be done, when, and how. A clear plan of action helps you stay organized and provides a roadmap map for achieving your goals. Create an action plan. Break your goals into actionable steps. See, that's man, self leader plan. Number 10, stay accountable. See with the goal setting, the the last ones are they. It's more like as they go, they get more important. Stay accountable. These are the things we all got to do. I know I do. I got good at it. I ain't great at it, but I'm honest with it. So I'm very accountable. But it's like when you know you're involving other people, you kind of that's it's not you accusing them. You just know, look, man, this was supposed to be good. This was my intention. You get it? So that's all. When they mean accountable, you got to just know when you played the messed up part in something. Like whenever you fucked up, you just got to admit to it. Share your goals with someone you trust, such as a friend, family member, or mentor. Their support and encouragement can help you stay accountable and motivated throughout your journey. Review and adapt. Regularly review your progress and make adjustments if needed. Circumstances may change, and you may need to modify your goals or approach along the way. Be flexible and willing to adapt as necessary. That chameleon got to be in you. You got to be able to know how to almost get in the character, depending on your environment. It's a way of still being you. You just got to know how to present it. You get what I'm saying? See, we get slang and attitude mixed up with character. Them different things. Character is like, okay, I know this ain't they slang. So why would I talk that way to them? Yeah, you might loosen up and might say some things, but you don't want to talk to your a business investor like and saying how I come from the inner city like I would with the homie. You know what I'm saying? But you be really hoping them conversations in your hood can be more professional. Because I done had a moment where I done been said, man, you think you better than somebody? Man, I done been told rather, I think I'm the smartest in the room. No, I don't. I just talk about what I know because I be trying to know a lot. But over the years, I've been kind of stagnant because I want things to work. But you still learn as you grow. When you always a person that's trying to make yourself better, you're going to always learn. So that's all it be. You know what I'm saying? And people really kind of try to figure you out based off of materials. It's like sometimes everybody might be the lifetime for that area to be that person's joy or gift to the universe, the energy. My energy might be for y'all to be able to hear and understand the breakdown of goal settings. Remember, goal setting is just the first step. Take consistent action and maintaining a positive mindset are crucial for achieving your goals. Like I just was saying, look, I ain't even read that. Celebrate your achievements along the way and don't be discouraged by setbacks. Stay focused, motivated, and persistent. What we've been talking about on consistent. To be consistent, you gotta be persistent, and you'll increase your chances of success. Hopefully, you got some real goals, like some real outrageous and like outrageous, not ridiculous and but outrageous. Let me look up the definition of outrageous because I want to make sure I'm using the correct outrageous.
Outrageous.
Shockingly bad or excessive, wildly exaggerated or improbable. Very, just the one we looking for. Very bold, unusual, and startling. Yes, we might want to change the word. Let me see. We want something that's man outrageous is the word. Cause I think my man the one marketing guy, my guy who did the purple cow, and that's where I got it from. The purple cow. I got some notes on the purple cow. And what's my man name? Seth Gooding. Seth, what's his name? Seth Gooding. Yup, got him. He got the purple cow. That's a good marketing book to read. Like good. He got his own concept. We all got our own concepts, but it's still good to hear other people's like opinions and styles. So yeah, man. We talked about some goal settings. I'm kind of like doing it the way I've been doing it lately. I kind of like this one, but I do want. I'm really considering going live on y'all again. But yeah, today's show we talked about goal setting. We talked about a little bit of the threads. Y'all need to do y'all research. Read the private policy. It's a whole private policy to read, and I wanted to get the goal setting, so that would have took us a little bit past where I was planning on going. But yeah, don't forget to download the Spreaker app so you can like Think and Reflect podcast show. Don't forget to follow us and like at TNRP show on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok. Soon to be on threads if you're gonna be one of them thread people. But they is pulling data. But you know, you can't fight the science, man. Just like you can't fight, cause science is still like natural, cause it comes from something. You know, it has a birthplace. But yeah, that's the Think and Reflect podcast show. See you boys, hear from you, something. But we gonna make it shake. Think and Reflect podcast show. Voice your opinion with your boy Ricky D. I'm out.